The short answer is no.
Hey Andy, where did you get the documentation for that? Like I'd like to read that.
This is just Perplexity research, and
Oh, okay.
it used what it said was OpenAI is the only one that uses DOM rather than low-level mouse controls from available documentation from these respective companies. I asked it to compare, Anthropic's approach, Google's Project Mariner, for example, and there's also Anthropic's computer use thing, and then Perplexity Labs, GenSpark, and Skywork. And here's what it says about the primary way that each of these takes action. It says, OpenAI's original operator used a vision-based model to move a virtual mouse, scroll, and type inside a remote browser window, and it relied on pixel coordinates to do that, could not address elements on the page as a selection. Then that's the DOM approach, right? Project Mariner streams screenshots to Gemini, and the agent returns cursor moves and key presses. Okay, and so the public docs mention only visible pointer actions behind Project Mariner. So it sounds like it was not at all like the DOM approach that we're expecting. And then Anthropic's computer use was a sequence of move the mouse and click type commands, and there's no current evidence of DOM access in the API for computer use. And then Perplexity, GenSpark, and Skywork, other kinds of agents that have sort of multi-step reasoning plus planning and execution. Those are mostly API integrations with little direct browser manipulation. But as I mentioned, all of these companies will eventually allow their agents to do direct browser action. Here's the short answer on that. Okay. From Perplexity. So it could be that it's just a model actually that's working behind the screen of Perplexity. But the short answer is no. This automation layer still drives the page through high-level mouse keyboard commands rather than issuing direct DOM selector calls. Perplexity engineers say it relies on a vision to action policy that predicts where to click or type from screenshot frames and accessibility labels, similar to Google's early Chrome agents, and does not expose query selector style element access to the language